All right, Coles, you gotta calm down with that, man. What the hell are you saying? Like, what? Thank you so much for the 1 month though, Coles. Greatly appreciated. Welcome to the stream. But yeah, no, that's wacky shit. That's actually wacky shit. All right, let's knock this out. Let's bring this on, and here we go, chatters. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, we got some more Pokemon Emerald Imperium. Streamlabs doesn't want to work today, so we're only streaming on YouTube. Was just talking to Terramaster and found out that this was an issue that he had as well last time he was streaming, and it sucks. Definitely sucks. So as you can see by the thumbnail, we are fighting Flannery today. Flannery is a very big milestone in Emerald Imperium because Flannery essentially gives us access to megas if we can get through her. And just off of some pre-stream thoughts here, Slowbro feels like the best answer for an Infernape, just a nice bulky water type, water psychic at that. And then Altaria is actually pretty decent since dragon typing resists fire, and it has Cloud 9. So it's actually going to eliminate the sun, which is going to be potentially very useful for us. How's it going, Rare Hen? Welcome to the stream over on the vertical. Coles loves Cave Crawler. Let's go, baby. How you doing, Rare Hen? But yeah, so that's what the thought is. These two should go pretty hard into Flannery here. I do believe Flannery is a new level cap as well. Yeah, 47, baby. Nice 47 level cap. There shouldn't be any evos or anything like that, but maybe some moves. We're gonna check it out. Our squad right now is pretty well fake. We're actually just gonna go ahead and take items off of these guys before we do anything else. And then we'll get all these guys up to cap here. So let's start with that. Scorp doesn't have anything. Take the light clay. All right, let's get some levels, baby. I am gonna just do it manually just because it does help me kind of see if they learn anything. Switcheroo is interesting. I'm doing pretty good, man. I'm doing pretty good. Can't complain, you know, as long as we don't lose today, it'll be a great day. Switcheroo is interesting. I don't think we're gonna go with it, but it's definitely interesting. And 47's cap, correct? Yep. Alright. So Switcheroo for you. Anything for Sander? Not looking like... Oh, dumb. That's actually horrid. That is literally a horrible move. Let's not learn that. And Cole's at 47. Iron defense. That's actually something. That's not bad. We actually had a lot of setup moves last time, too. We were able to buy a bunch of TMs for some cracked setup moves, if I'm remembering correctly. Or that could have been Terramasters. Did we also... Crunch is pretty decent. Did we also get setup moves, or did we get something different last time? Crunch is decent, but not into this fight. I'm gonna need a good answer for Walking Wake as well. We're playing Pokemon Emerald Imperium. If you know what Radical Red is, it's basically the same thing as that, but for Pokemon Emerald. And if you don't know what Radical Red is, it's basically a difficulty hack. It makes the game, makes Pokemon Emerald significantly more difficult. You know what I just realized? I actually completely forgot to set up the damage calc with the new squad here. I got so distracted by Streamlabs just not doing what I wanted it to do. But yeah, so for example, this up here was Maxie's team, and as you can see, this is not what Maxie would normally have at Mount Chimney. So it's yeah, it's a difficulty hack, I guess, in case I just didn't say that already. This is Flannery. Let's go ahead and get Flannery on the layout here. Since we are just going to be jumping straight into prep, we might as well get it going. Let's get the vertical Flannery here. Look at this. Look at this. This is what I have to do. Because unlike Radical Red, it doesn't already have like these like nice layouts or anything set up. So I have to manually do this shit. Can you believe this? I have to manually do this shit. Like, that's just wild, dog. Let's see. How well does this fit? Ooh, a little bit off, Let's just go ahead and let's get it up top here like this. Do something like this. And then we'll just kind of... That's pretty good there. All right, sweet. There's the one for Coles, so Coles can see the squad that we're fighting against here. And now let's do the vertical one here. Just so you guys can see the team that I'm actually going up against, you know, a little bit important. Also, you'll notice that the trainer's name is actually always here. It just usually gets cut out. Just because it's not really relevant. There we go. That should be good. That should be good. Yes, this is what we're fighting here. What you guys can see on your screen. This is Flannery's team in Emerald Imperium. And it's a tough one, for sure. Is it bad that I like the Minecraft movie? I haven't watched it. I've heard that it made like a lot of good references and it's a very fun movie. So I don't think it's bad at all. Let's go ahead and just throw this here. Turn off Maxi. All right, there we go. Now we got the teams on both ends, chat. Let's go, baby. We're absolutely cooking. Okay, so I'll tell you guys right now, if you're over on the vertical side, so Rare Hen, I'm talking to you, we do have a horizontal stream going on. Some people prefer the vertical, I understand it, but if you want to be able to see everything that's happening, the horizontal got some more room. It's really pretty. It has a really, really nice layout going. And you guys can actually watch all the calculations that I'm doing while I prep for this fight. So I highly recommend popping over there. It's going to be the place to be while we're in the prep screen. I think this side's fine once we're moved on into the actual battle itself, but for the prep, highly, highly, highly recommend the horizontal. Same, you'll just see it's the same thumbnail and everything, but it doesn't have the word vertical in the front of the title. That's the vibe. But if you want to chill over here, that's all cool too. Let's start the prep. Okay. So Flannery is going to be leading Ninetales at level 47. Right? And this is a Drought Ninetales. Nature is timid. And you have the Heat Rock. So you're just going to go ahead and extend the life of this sun. We're going to give you Flamethrower, Energy Ball, and Scorching Sands as your damaging moves here. And I just want to see, just out the gate, Altaria feels like it makes a lot of sense, right? Because we go and give you Cloud 9, and all of a sudden, look at that Flamethrower. It's doing nothing. None of your moves are actually doing anything to Altaria with Cloud 9. Like, you're kind of just hard-walled. So then it just kind of depends what I have for Altaria. So I guess we'll get the other guys that we haven't leveled up yet on the squad here. Oh no, I need Electabuzz because Electabuzz isn't leveled up yet. Eevee I'm gonna leave because Eevee, we don't know what we want to do with Eevee yet. Right, so until we know what Eevee's role is, we kind of have to leave it. Like, we could need a specific evolution for this upcoming fight. We could also not. We'll have to just wait and see. Alright, let's get these levels going here now. We'll get Buzzer up some levels here first. I'm assuming Buzzer evolves, like, using the Electurizer on him. Correct me if I'm wrong. If I go check the Radical Red Dex and I check Electabuzz. Oh, with Link Cable. Is that how you would evolve? Do Link Cables exist in this game? I don't know. Hold up. Links, walkthrough. I guess this should have the differences from Radical Red. If I search up for I guess you're giving me electric, which is cool. Electivires, electric fighting, Electurizer, and Magmarizer are not reworked. What does that mean? I don't know what Electurizer, Magmarizer not reworked means, but let's just see if I go into the items here. TMs and HMs. I guess maybe it's a Pokemon item. Electra, not here. Useful NPCs. No. Battle rewards. No. I'm not seeing where you find this stuff, which is not ideal. Is there... Because this is Mega Stones. Oh, this says there is a link cable at the Verdanturf Town Mart. Alright, well let me just go see if I can just go grab a link cable then. Because I think we have access to Verdanturf already, right? Which town is Verdanturf? Mauville, Slateport, Verdanturf, yeah. So you're saying that at Verdanturf, in the mart, there's link cables? Or linking cords? Yeah, I mean, I'll buy one. And then I will just try to use it. This is key items. Go all the way down. Linking cord. Yeah, alright, that does that. Okay, sweet, sweet. That's what we wanted. That's what we wanted. That's exactly what we wanted, baby. Let's get that Electivire. Here we go. Huge. Absolutely huge. Shout out to the legend himself. And now we will just fly back here. Lava Ridge. Yeah, here we go. Okay, so we'll go back to Lava Ridge here. I'll just pop back in here. And I will continue doing some levels. Yes, I don't know what it was saying about the no reworking or whatever. I don't know. Doesn't really matter. We got Electivire. That's all that really matters here. Discharge is pretty solid. Get rid of Shockwave, right? Don't need that. I think we have a TM for T-Bolt, though, so we're kind of chilling anyway. Screech sucks. But you're probably... Yeah, I guess you can be physical or special. I'm curious if Buzzer will have some use for us here. I can go wide lens on you. I don't know. I'm just throwing out random ideas. I don't... Double Edge is fine on you. Like, it's okay. I'm more interested about Altaria. Perish Song is interesting. It's definitely interesting. Oh, and everyone else already has it. Okay, so that's the squad. That's everyone up to cap. Isn't Electivire a physical, though? I think it can go either way. Yeah, you can pretty well... I mean, I guess it's definitely physical, based on the fact that it has a minus attack nature right now. But it can go either way if you really needed it to. Okay, so... From here, I really do like the Altaria lead. What are you rocking out with for moves right now? Bulldoze is decent, right? It is just worth EQ, though. don't remember what were the crazy TMs that we got last time. Icy Wind, Dig. Oh yes, there was like Psychic, Shadow Ball. I think it was this stuff. Okay, so Altaria does have some use here. What can I do with an Altaria? I honestly wonder if Flannery will even stay in with Ninetales against Altaria, just because the matchup is so not in her favor. Ideally, I'd have access to Earthquake. Although I guess dropping your speed isn't horrible. I think we did get access to Roost. So I could have EQ. I don't think I have EQ, but I could have Roost. Yeah, there's Roost. See, Roost is actually really good here, because I can then take my time taking out this. I'll get rid of Protect for now. I can take my time taking out the Ninetales if she doesn't switch and stay healthy. Oh, we did get Earth Power. No way Altaria learns Earth Power. No. So it definitely seems like that's the best play we would have with Altaria. Regardless, I still like it. Right, just having access to Roost, I think puts Altaria in, like, overall a very, very strong position. Let's go and put these boys back here now. Let's see what your Altaria answer is. It could be, like... I guess the interesting thing is, too, can Altaria take care of Walking Wake? Because Altaria could stop Wake from getting the Photosynthesis boost, right? And depending on what you Scarf yourself into, I could be in a really, really solid position into Wake. I don't have a Fairy type, which... I always have access to a Fairy type, though, in Sylveon. Nobody with Flash Fire. But I could have a Dragon immunity at bare minimum, which is pretty decent. And obviously some good water type switch-ins. I don't hate Sylveon here. I definitely don't hate Sylveon here. Gonna play Portal 2 tomorrow. Yo, sick. You said you were streaming tomorrow, by the way. What time are you doing that? Because there's always a chance that I might be chilling while you're not streaming, right? So I really like Altaria into Ninetales here. I think Altaria makes a lot of sense into Ninetales. Nature-wise, I'll just give it... Because you're timid, you're base 100, so I'm never outspeeding you anyway. So I'm thinking I just go with, like... If I'm bringing you in on special attackers and whatnot, I think a plus Spadef minus special attack, go Careful Nature on Altaria, feels pretty decent, honestly. Nice Careful Nature. I do gotta make sure you are Cloud 9, otherwise you're not gonna do what you're here to do. Yeah. Ability Patch, I believe. Cloud 9, yeah. So we definitely want Cloud 9 on you. That's what makes you very useful in this fight, is Cloud 9 to negate the Sun. Dragon Claw and Bulldoze are very strong moves. Bulldoze is super good into so many Pokemon here. Or at least 2 of them. Does this... Do you have Levitate? Yes, you do. Okay. I know sometimes they change Rotom's abilities. Just wanted to double check. Yeah, I think this is a good move set. I do like it a lot. They basically can't do anything with the Ninetales here. And after 1 Bulldoze, I should start to outspeed you. Yeah. And this is still without any item, which I do like a lot. Your answer to me is, funnily enough, probably Walking Wake. Just on speed, because you can't go Scovilla and Chlorophyll because of Cloud 9. Even if you did, you don't really have a good way to hit me. And I could give myself Flying Stab. Walking Wake with Choice Scarf is probably their answer. And then if I go Sylveon on that, that's going to go insane. Alternatively, they could have Infernape. They brought in Mega Infernape. So it's going to be Walking Wake or Infernape. Regardless, I think this is a really, really strong Altaria start. And I could make Infernape just not an answer by setting up Cotton Guards. I want to just see real quickly here. Walking Wake. Walking Wake at 47. Nature is timid. And you're in the sun. So I'm pretty, I should be stopping the sun here, so the photosynthesis should not activate. But you do have Choice Scarf, so you're easily going to outspeed me. I want to see how much your Dragon Pulse does. Just raw. It does damage. How much does my Dragon Claw do back to you? Not enough. Well, not the one streaming, just gonna be onto my stream. Yeah, I got you. But what time though? That was just my question. Because you shouldn't have any buff, right? Because it would normally be special attack, but as long as I'm turning off the sun, we're chilling. I want to see how much your Hydro Steam does as well. Not much, okay. So you definitely go Dragon Pulse into me. If I went into Sylveon, your Sylveon answer would be what? I also probably... I actually want to take advantage of Altaria's bulk and good matchup into Ninetales by just eating some hits. Also, if I ever drop you by 1 speed stat, -1 will never be enough. There's always a chance that they make the play into Rotom as well, knowing that I'm just spamming Bulldoze. So I need to have a dedicated Rotom answer. That's going to be very important because kind of my goal is going to be to stall out the sun, right? If I can stall out the sun with Altaria on the board when the sun is inactive anyway, that can be really strong for me. Oh, let me go and get some prep music going. Sorry, chat. My apologies. Kind of forgot. All right, there we go. But yeah, so I can go ahead and stall out the sun is going to be the goal. Because like I said, if the sun's gone, we're chilling, we're vibing. With that in mind, Cotton Guard or I think Protect makes the most sense. If I went Dragon Claw, Bulldoze, Protect, that feels like a really strong Altaria moveset. Then with Roost, I think that's just full Altaria moveset done then. And the only other thing that I'm going to want is going to be... Let me just get the music going again. I think the only other thing I'm going to want then is going to be some item. I don't even know what item I want yet. Let's go Protect. I think Protect is going to be very, very useful for you. I don't think Cotton Guard is going to end up being what we need. Because this is just ways to stall the sun, right? Roost, Protect, that's a very, very strong sun stall. strategy, and there's a lot of mons that Altaria can come in on and just shut down the sun and make them significantly worse. So I really, really like Altaria here. All right, Altaria feels great. The main thought right now is lefties, but I gotta see what else I might need. So, if Rotom comes in knowing that I'm spamming Bulldoze, that's what I need to look at now. Because I'm going to need a full, dedicated Rotom answer. Like, I'll be more like a guest on a guy's channel called M Does. We'll play Portal 2 co-op. I didn't say when yet. Ah, got you, got you. No time slot yet. I hear you. Okay, so this Rotom is actually rocking lefties. Its nature is bold, so getting that extra Fizz Def. And we have Thunderbolt. We have Will-O-Wisp. Overheat, which I'm not surprised about. And actually Pain Split. Which is definitely an annoying move to have to deal with here. Let's see what if we can have a dedicated Rotom Heat answer. You can't burn Infernape. And obviously Overheat won't be great into Infernape either. With the sun up. I don't like switching in on it still. But how much am I going to do if I hit you? What do you hire in? You're hiring your Fizz Def because you're bold. I can go for special attacks if I need to. What kind of special fighting moves does Infernape learn that I can take advantage of here? Special fighting moves. Special fighting moves. You do get Aura Sphere. Do I have the Aura Sphere TM already? Is Focus Blast just as inaccurate in this game? It is, yeah. Okay, so we're looking at Aura Sphere right now, but if I have to guess, 6 p.m. Okay, gotcha, gotcha. I just want to see if I have the Aura Sphere TM, because if I can get you Aura Sphere, that would be very, very strong. Was it Aura Sphere that I had down here? No, it was Vacuum Wave. I don't think you learn... Oh, you do learn Vacuum Wave. That's really nice, actually. But I just don't think it's ever going to be worth clicking that just over a free CC. But it's not even that free, and lowering my Fizz Def isn't going to be great. Infernape does not feel like the answer to this Rotom. I need a dedicated, consistent Rotom answer that can always come in and deal with it. Who has really strong Spadef? Blastoise is my best Spadef mon. But that T-Bolt's not gonna feel nice. Yeah, that T-Bolt hurts so much, man. And if the sun's up, Blastoise just isn't good at all. I would ideally want like a fire ground type. What's in here? Oh, this is the herb shop, yeah. Or a mold breaker mon with like earthquake. That could do it. The issue is that you're not slow either. And I don't think Torterra's ever going to be taking hits from you. Especially not an overheat in the sun. Yeah. How well does Altaria just do into you in general? Altaria's probably my answer to Rotom. Another reason why I like lefties too is just to counter that overheat. Or that Willow. But then I guess I don't like being burned with Altaria. No shit, Altaria gets Safeguard. Does it? It's a move that I could see Altaria getting. I'm kind of thinking I need Altaria. Also the only copy of Undertale? Damn, that's crazy. That's wild. I'm thinking what I actually need though now is a Jolly Nature. To make sure I always outspeed this Rotom, so I can click Safeguard. And go with Safeguard instead of Protect to make sure I'm never ever taking a burn. And I'm gonna give you lefties for now. It's just like, it's most likely what you're gonna end up having, because you just have to deal with so much, and the recovery is gonna be just so essential on you. But I do need to go ahead and make you Jolly. So let's go with that Jolly. You need that Jolly speed to be able to outspeed this Rotom. So right now, do I have a PP up or something? Because, like, I might need it. I do. We're going to just use this on Roost. It's not even gonna max it out for you. I can see you needing max Roosts. I think that is max, but we will just double check. Yeah, okay. All right, that gives you max Roosts, which is gonna be nice. And that copy was gifted by Matt Pat. Oh, really? That's crazy. What the hell? All right, this Altaria is feeling super good into Flannery. Never thought Altaria would be the savior here, but it definitely is. Because that means even if Rotom comes in, like, Rotom is not in a position to damage me. And if you go for T-Bolt on my Roost turn, then you actually just do nothing, because I lose my flying typing. Yeah, that feels really, really good. Altaria feels super good into this Rotom. So right now, Altaria is genuinely just an answer to both Rotom and to Ninetales. Like, they just can't do anything against Altaria, or not enough. Now, Altaria, if you're clicking Dragon Claw, are you doing enough? That's the issue, I guess. And with Pain Split and everything, what's something I can do to this Rotom? What's something I can do to this Rotom? Are you going to be in the fight? It's hard to say. With the sun, you're not actually ideal in the fight. No way Altaria learns Rock Slide, eh? No. Altaria, do you learn any rock moves? Rock move would be ideal, because at least then it gives me a good way to hit, not just Ninetales, but also Rotom for super effective damage. Nah, it doesn't look like it. Okay. I do have one option, though, for a rock move, which is if I went Hidden Power Rock and went Special Altaria. Which I don't hate. Right? Then I would just simply go Dragon Pulse. Which I believe it can learn. And I would just change the nature. No, not nickname. Relearn. Dragon Pulse. Yeah, so if I went Dragon Pulse instead of Dragon Claw, and then I gave you Hidden Power Rock, because it's just as strong as Bulldoze. Right? Then I just went Timid Nature. How much would Hidden Power Rock do compared to a Dragon Pulse? Dragon Pulse actually just always does more. Hidden Power Rock is only doing 27 to 32. What if I went Jolly? It does do significantly more than Dragon Claw. I don't know if it's a winning fight, though, is the issue because of your lefties. Because, like, I'm getting a 4-co on you. It's not horrible, I guess. And then you also don't get a free switch in. If I'm just spamming Dragon Pulse. And then I don't need HP Rock. I could save it for something else. Yeah, okay, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's make you timid. I can always just go, like, keep Bulldoze as well. Like, what if I went plus speed minus Fizz Def? Because you're an answer to Mon's, like, to only special attackers. So let me actually go plus speed minus Fizz Def. I'll go Mild Nature. Because I do like the speed control that I get from Bulldoze. I went plus special attack somehow. Okay. Hold up. Plus speed minus Fizz Def. Hasty. There we go. Spasapim Sentry. I don't know what that means, but sure. Alright, I like this. I like this. Because we don't need physical defense. Right? We're never bringing you in on Infernape, and Infernape's actually your only physical attacker. So I feel good with this Altaria build. This Altaria build feels super strong into you. I get to stop Willow, so you're not getting a residual on me. I have Lefty's recovery. I have Roost to recover. I have max of the PP on Roost. And after one Bulldoze and Ninetales, I start spamming Dragon Pulse instead. Okay, I feel really, really strong about this. I think it gives me a pretty solid Rotom answer, which I like. Gives me a good Ninetales answer, which I like. Gives me a switch in on Wake, depending on what it's like, what it's locked itself into. And I don't have Protect or anything on you anymore, but that's fine. Okay, I really like this Altaria build. But if Walking Wake comes in, I do need to switch. And I need a good switch in to a Dragon Pulse. Right? That's where I'm thinking that we have to go Sylveon. Right? If I'm in need of a good switch into a Dragon Pulse, I cannot think of a better Mon for a Dragon Pulse switch in than Sylveon. And then I just get a free Pixelate Hyper Voice on something. Now, Fire resists Fairy, so you do have some switch-in options, but Sylveon can probably carry some kind of coverage, I'm thinking. I can actually set up screens on guaranteed switch turns. I really, really like that. You also get like Psyshock, for example, for Infernape. It's not bad. I can always Toxic on a switch turn too. Alright, come on, Eevee. It's time you become a Sylveon. Let's get these candies. Show me a fairy type move, Eevee. Let's go, baby. Come on. Come on. Fairy type move. Fairy move me. Baby doll eyes. There it is. Let's drop Gravel. Alright. Let's get that Sylveon. This should be a Sylveon. Let's just double check. Yeah, it is. Sylveon is our evolution of choice. To really nobody's surprise, Sylveon's amazing. Sure, we'll learn Fairy Wind. It doesn't really matter. Sylveon should be a huge help for us, though. No, Glaceon, I'm sorry. Glaceon wouldn't help very much, sadly, against the Fire Gym. I know, it's a hard pill to swallow, but it's true. It's true. Sylveon's just a really strong answer to Walking Wake, which I really, really need right now. Skill swap is not going to be what you need. We actually do want to rock it with Draining Kiss. We're not going to be clicking it really very often, but there can be some turns where it's the correct play to heal. Misty Terrain weakens Dragon moves. Does it do anything else for me? Because I can get free Misty Terrain. Sorry, Thady. Just dropping my controller. I can get free Misty Terrain setups. Protects all grounded Pokemon from status conditions. That's not bad. I'm not gonna learn it for now. Glaceon's your favorite evolution. Ushanka? I don't know what that is, but Glaceon is a sick evolution. Absolutely love Glaceon as well. There's Light Screen. This is what we're probably clicking on our chill turn. Show me Hyper Voice though, right? Hyper Voice is what we want here, or Moonblast. Moonblast is arguably better. We go to Doll Eyes. $41, no last resort, 42, 43, 44, 45, Psych Up, no, 46, 47. All right. Here's the second mon to join the squad, baby. We're going to rock Moonblast Draining Kiss since they both do have usage. I really like Light Screen here. I think Light Screen can be very useful. I could go Reflect. I'm kind of thinking the best option is just Protect. I think Protect on you is honestly really strong. It just gives me a way to scout if Wake comes back in later on and threatens. I really, really like that. I'm definitely leaning towards Protect. Is a Russian hat commonly worn in extreme cold climates? Okay, got you, got you. Cool. Sylveon. I was looking at Psyshock as a move for you for Infernape. But you're already neutral into it with Moonblast. Was probably going to be your Sylveon answer anyway. Yo, how's it going, Super Bench? Welcome to the stream. The best calc is luck. There you go. There you go. I want to see, how does Ninetales... If Ninetales is still alive, say you switched it out. Has Ninetales taken a hit? Pretty good. How about Torkoal? Torkoal doesn't love it. How about Scovillain? Takes it slightly better than Torkoal. Connection terminated. Hell yeah. I don't think Infernape is going to appreciate it because it's neutral. That's about what I thought. And if Rotom Heat's alive... So it's going to be either Rotom Heat or Ninetales, both of which I know get pretty intensely countered by my Altaria. What I do want to see is if you're going to go Overheat or Thunderbolt. You should go Overheat every time, which I really like Altaria to switch into an Overheat, and then you go -2. I'm kind of chilling. And if I set up a light screen on that switch, which would be the plan, Altaria should just wall hard. Altaria actually becomes really good behind light screen. Light Clay. Let's give you Light Clay. I feel like Light Clay is really strong on you. I am just gonna rock you out with Protect, just as that like little scout. Oh, there's always Calm Mind too, though. Ooh, Calm Mind's pretty dirty. Calm Mind's pretty dirty. I think we're good though. Toxic is a really good move too to catch a switch in. Like if light screen's already up and I'm in later on, and I just get to click Toxic on something, that's probably better than Protect. Because I should be able to know what Walking Wake's doing. Use Stealth Rocks and Phasing. Do I have Stealth Rocks? Like a Mon that can learn it? I don't know if anyone here can learn Stealth Rocks. I think I might be out of luck on the rocks. Let me know if anyone there can learn it, but it is a very solid idea. Yes, surely Charizard not being here proves it's a bad Pokemon. Copium. I kind of like Toxic a lot. I think we go Toxic because, like, if we can Toxic a more bulky Pokemon and then just stall it out. But I guess, does Safeguard only protect my Pokemon? I mean, most rock types can learn it though, so that's okay, Torterra learning rocks is interesting. It's I guess it's cool, but also not, because Torterra gets smoked in this gym. Just want to make sure that Safeguard only protects me. Yeah, okay. I have Lucario, yeah. Lucario's chillin'. I'm liking Toxic right now. We'll see if I change my mind on that later, but for now I think Toxic is a very strong play. This is what the PC is looking like. This is all we have to work with. So, and obviously I have Altaria and Sylveon. Yeah. But we're chilling so far. Riolu though? No, I just have Lucario. Why? Is Riolu better here for some reason with like Prankster or something? I really, really like these two. I think these two go insane. What's your best Altaria answer? That's gonna be my question, or your best Sylveon answer now. Oh, so that Torkoal has Explosion. That's a threat. Wake does have Hidden Power Poison. I want to see how much that does to me. If you have the plus special attack. Go for Hidden Power Poison. That does nothing. It's actually a joke. It does just nothing to me. Sylveon's just fucking nuts. Oh, it's behind light screen. Hold up. Alright, it does a decent chunk. Hold up, hold up. What about Hydro Steam? Does that just do more? Yeah, so you're always gonna go Hydro Steam into me. Once again, it just makes me feel like Altaria is just a good switch in here, though. So once I hit Cloud 9, there goes that special attack boost, and Hydro Steam just isn't doing anything to me. But then a Dragon Pulse back on you, that's damage, baby. Yeah, I think that Altaria just answers. I think I have good Walking Wake answers. Riolu, Dig, Copycat, Prankster. Oh, interesting. Gonna do a funny called Soloing Flannery with only Rebaracle in this ROM hack. Alright, do it. Do it. Toxic Protect could be really good. You're really right. I probably just drop Draining Kiss. It's more of like those few times that it's better than Moonblast. But no, you're right. That gives me the Scout also on Sylveon, which I really, really like as well. Yeah, I really like this moveset for Sylveon here. And I really like this moveset on Altaria. Maybe between Water Absorb and Fairy type. I think it's just between these two because I don't actually have a Water Absorb Mon. That'd be cool. But I don't. I don't. No. No Water Absorb. But honestly, the two that I have right here are pretty solid for it. Turning off the Sun with Cloud 9, he loses a special attack boost. He's not really doing much to me, and obviously Fairy's just fully immune. Plus I have Roost, and I did PP up it to its maximum PP. So I think we're chilling. Oh, and I also have lefties. So I feel really, really good between these two. These two should definitely do the trick here. So what I'm seeing right now is that we have Walking Wake countered, right? We have Ninetales countered, and we have Rotom countered. So that's 3 Mons, and I feel just super confident countering them with this squad. This squad, just these 2 Mons, should be able to take on 3. Been driving, so I haven't looked at the box. Didn't realize there was only like 10. Yeah, no, it's been a rough go. It's been a rough go. We got hard massacred by Watson because he made a really weird play. Team Magma took out 4 Pokemon, I think. And besides that, there's been some other stuff too. Stone Edge, Smash, Protect, Lefties, and Liquidation. Copium, Copium. Surely enough. Surely Ninetales with Energy Ball means nothing, right? That lead Energy Ball means nothing. Copium. Okay. So let's look at the next thing here. Let me look at Scovillain. If we have Scovillain coming in here, what's Scovillain hitting me with? This is a Life Orb Mon too, so you're definitely a threat. You won't have the Chlorophyll boost, which is nice. As long as Altaria's in, of course, I'm saying. Giga Drain's gonna do nothing. Flamethrower's chill. You actually don't do shit. Look at the Sun. Watch this. Yeah, nice Sun, idiot. Cloud 9. You do nothing. Altaria is insane into Flannery. If Altaria had access to D-Dance, it doesn't, right? Right? It's a tutor move, I think. We don't have tutor yet, do we? I think Terramaster just got tutor. Do we have tutor? Can Altaria just clean up? Altaria's kind of nuts into this. If I just gave it Dragon Claw and went down the physical route. Because, like, Altaria is just, like, he's kind of nuts. Let's just go see useful NPCs, right? Move tutor? Is move tutor not in this game? Am I tripping? Move tutor Emerald Imperium. Why am I not finding tutor? Oh, Lilycove, here we go. Move Relearner. Wait, sorry. Gives access to the Move Relearner functionality for egg moves. And Lilycove. We don't have Lilycove yet, do we? Fall Arbor, Rustboro, Verdant Turf, Mobile, Slateport, Little Root, Old Dale, Petalburg. Nah, Lilycove must be like the next. No, it's all the way there. Okay, so yeah, so we don't have access to D-Dance. Worth a thought. Worth a thought. Ugh. Okay, I'm going to run to the washroom real quick. Prep is actually going immaculate. We'll be right back. And we're back, baby. Okay. I did some thinking while I was peeing. I think we need a different Scovillain answer than Altaria. Reason being, I think Altaria is doing too much. It's already dealing with 2.5 Pokemon. And if it's ever not at full due to crits or whatever, relying on Altaria for everything is bad. So I need a different Pokemon to deal with Scovillain, right? Which, based on Scovillain's moveset too, this different Pokemon could also deal with Ninetales, because they run the same moveset essentially, right? Like the same coverage. I mean by that, the only difference is Roar versus Sunny Day. That's it. Fire, ground, grass. How would my own Infernape do here? Obviously, Scorching Sand is going to do a lot. I get that. But I guess you're going to have Chlorophyll, though. Which I'm never going to be able to outspeed. And if Scorching Sands gets a crit into me, or even I get chipped. So I can't do you. Unless... I can go Resist Berry. 2 Flamethrowers takes me out, though. I don't like that either. How does Sylveon just do here? Sylveon's now my most specially defensive Pokemon. It does okay. No, it doesn't. Once the sun's there, Sylveon's not taking hits well. Electivire with Rising Voltage. Hey, okay, okay. I see you cooking. I see you cooking. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. So Rising Voltage is what? How do we learn this? Is it through a TM? Okay, so we need to have a TM for it. I guess the question is, because like we're not going to outspeed him, right? That Flamethrower without the sun. Oh my god. Alright, Electivire ain't it. Electivire ain't it. Electivire ain't it. Yeah, Sylveon's an interesting one. It's not horrible. This issue is me outspeeding this thing. That's really the issue here. Damn, that's crazy, Coles. That's wild. That's gonna be a historical moment. I'm proud of you, man. Oh, this is so tough with the few mons that we actually have access to. This Scovillain's a threat with Chlorophyll. I don't have Band. We don't have any choice items yet. Look here. ABC. See, only C I have is a Charcoal. That's it. It feels like it literally has to be Altaria. It's just so much reliance put on Cloud9 Altaria. But Altaria is really my only mon that can do it. How's it going, Deep Fried? Welcome to the stream. Nice to see you, man. the other alternative is to have an answer for Ninetales in a different Pokemon. And have Altaria in the back instead? Like, what if I lead Infernape and I just went Flare Blitz? Or like CC into Ninetales. Like, what is Ninetales even doing here, right? I just went Flare Blitz into you. Adamant. Or what if I went Close Combat into you? Adamant Close Combat does damage. We go Iron Fist. That was not going to change anything. What if we went then Black Belt? Kind of want to just Oko. Oh, Golfing at the moment? Yo, that's kind of sick. Okay. I like it. I like it. Because you're what? You're timid, say? Okay, always outspeed Ninetales. I just need to Oko you. You just need to die. I mean, do you though? How much are Scorching Sands doing? Really nothing. If I'm a -1 Spadef and you crit, that ain't bad. So I want to save Slowbro for Flannery's Infernape. I guess I should double check that Slowbro can beat it. It just feels like my answer to it. I don't hate leading Infernape though. I don't even need to go CC. How much does Mach Punch do? Damage. How about Fire Punch? More damage. And then if I just went Charcoal. Fire Punch is never a Tuco. Sag. Do I learn Power Up Punch? I do. It's an option, I guess. Do you learn Scorching Sands? You do learn Scorching Sands. What if I went Modest Infernape? You have more Spadef is the thing. But I can learn a good ground move. Nah, CC is just always the best option. No, so I do have access to Expert Belt. I would just have to fight Maylene first. I was kind of hoping to get through this fight first, though. Giving me access to Mega Evolutions, then go fight Maylene. You don't learn Bulldoze? You do learn Bulldoze. That's pretty good, too. Still never better than CC though, so there's just really no point in learning any of these moves. It's just close combat all day, every day. I don't have Life Orb yet, do I? Light Ball, Light Clay, no. It's tough, it's tough, it's tough. Is Is there another Mon that can be good into Ninetales? Do you learn Rain Dance by chance, Blastoise? No. All right, let's do a little peek here. Let me see if Slowbro does beat Infernape. And this ain't no regular Infernape, chat. This is Mega Infernape. So let's go ahead and build Mega. Base attack, 137. Base special attack, 137. And base speed, 142. Not that we're ever beating him anyway with the Slowbro. Nature, obviously. Adamant. Yup. Ability. How about adaptability? No item at least. Flare Blitz. Oh my god. Close combat. Oh my god. Mach Punch. And Thunder Punch. Oh my god. But in the sun, it's Flare Blitz. Oh my god. You do so much damage. Why do you do so much damage? Oh my god. We're gonna need a sack. Can Slowbro clean you up in one shot? Psychic. Modest. Twisted Spoon. Lego Plus. Sunstays. What if you crit Flare Blitz? I live. I have Regenerator too. Oh my god. Yeah, right? Okay, so we need a sack. This is going to be a sack battle. Don't have any choice there. And you know what that means. Spinda! It's your time to die. Can Spinda do anything before it leaves? That's going to be my question now. Spinda, show me just how strong you are. Show me that you're secretly insane. Okay? You do get superpower. I can give you superpower, I can give you double edge. Okay. Superpower. I gotta stop dropping the controller, chat. It's getting ridiculous. Sorry, Sadie. I don't mean to startle you like every 2 seconds. Alright, Spinda. Let's see what you can do. Let's see what you can do. Nothing with that move, so that's for sure. Let's get superpower. You do have Copycat, which is interesting. Alright, I want to see how you do against Scovillain, Spinda. What if this Scovillain is in? I want to just see if there's any Mon that Spinda can take. I'm doubtful, but I'm hopeful. Always be hopeful. Butterfingers? For real. Actually, for real. Alright, always be hopeful, chat. Here we go. Spinda, show them your moves. Gaga Drain. Yes, Giga Drain. Come on. Nothing. Look at that. We definitely eat that. Look at this. Basically -5 damage into Spinda. Basically. Spinda at least has Sucker Punch. It's just gonna be an adamant Sucker Punch, Mom. That's all it can do. Fuck you, Spinda. Spinda, you gotta learn something else. Come on. Show me something. Alright, Spinda sucks. Oh, Spinda. Oh, Spinda. Alright, Spinda's literally just a sack. Like, it can come in and revenge kill with Sucker Punch. And besides that, we sacking it. We sacking a Spinda, baby. Shit, man. This Infernape is wild. Alright, we have to make you modest. You need to be modest. You need to be Twisted Spoon. And you need to have Psychic. Okay. 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 That's my Slowbro. You might even be able to do something else because of Regenerator. Genuinely. Like, can you take on Torkoal? Can you beat Torkoal and Infernape? Slowbro. Slowbro, can you be an absolute legend? I just need to see something here. Like, Torkoal. What's your item? White herb? For overheat? Okay, I respect that. Like, I know I'm taking an overheat, right? Not... fuck, I'm barely taking that. I know I'm not taking a solar beam. Oh, no, I am. I just want to see... I take it 50% from explosion. So what I'm thinking is if I predict explosion, come in on it, then what? I actually don't know what I do with that. Alright, I think you have to be my lead, just so Altaria can do more. We bring in Infernape, 47, and we just go Adamant Black Belt. So you're already Adamant. Let's just give you Black Belt. To me at the very top. Could always go Air Balloon, then I'll have more health. Because then you can't touch me with Scorching. Hold up. If I leave Infernape here, against Ninetales, with Drought, right? But I have Air Balloon, so you either have to go Energy Ball into me, or you have to go Flamethrower into me. And obviously you're my level. Even if my Spadef is -1, you're at most doing half. That's not horrible. That's not horrible. It's actually better because it never risks a crit death. So we got to go Air Balloon on you. And then just make sure you have CC Mach Punch. Because these should always kill as long as I'm Adamant. Iron Fist, not Barbs. As long as I'm Adamant Iron Fist. Close Combat plus Mach Punch. Do not always kill. Really, dog? It doesn't matter. I outspeed you. So I don't need to go for Mach Punch. I can literally click CC twice. It's fine. I keep Mach Punch because it's cool. I keep Protect for scouting. Probably not U-turn. I probably actually go Fire Punch as your last move. Because it would be my best attack into Scovillain if the sun isn't up. Okay. This is decent. This keeps Altaria not dealing with Ninetales, Rotom, all of them. Instead, Altaria is going to deal with Rotom, Scovillain, and do the 50-50 with Sylveon on Wake. Right? Spinda's a sack for Bro to be able to come in and one-shot Infernape. You need to be adamant. I haven't given you a nature yet. Can Sylveon take on Slowbro? Or not Slowbro. Torkoal. I need Sylveon to be able to take out Torkoal because it should never be taking damage. Hold up, get this level right. That's too much damage. Okay. We can come in and take an explosion. You can white herb off the overheat the first time. So if you hit me for 62, and then I get up screens, I should always take it. What about crit explosion? Does it kill me? What if I went bold? Still a really high chance. I like Light Clay, but I'm starting to lean towards Citrus, because I think I just get more out of Citrus. Because if I give you Citrus, and if I come in, right, without the screen, I always take half, but then I heal that 25% back. How much did Draining Kiss do to you? Not enough to make it worth it. The issue is that you can just go for Explosion on the following turn. This Torkoal is the last thing I have to deal with. That explosion is just a problem. I'm leaning towards Citrus. None of my Pokemon are bad. Drapion takes anything except for Overheat. Oh, hi, Sadie. What are you doing? Hi, honey. How are you? How are you, sweetie? Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. It's so nice to see you, too. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Hello. What are you doing? You just want to see me, do you? She's been a little bit lonely. My girlfriend's been gone. And I've had to still do my regular working shifts, obviously, so she's looking for some attention. So once we beat Flannery, we're definitely going to be cleaning up the stream so I can give this girl some love. Give this girl some attention. Hey, she says I need some attention. It's been a tough day. Let me just go check on chat. Yeah, this will not be an extra long stream. I guess I kind of ended up answering your question, without intentionally meaning to do so, but yeah, that's your answer, Coles. Oh my, you're such a little tweety. You're such a little sweetie. Okay. Last Mon needs to be able to take hits from Torkoal. I'm actually thinking it's Torterra. Might seem wild because you're like, brother, Torterra? But listen, hear me out, hear me out, hear me out, hear me out. Alright? Akka. Right? All of a sudden, we got a Mon that can take everything. And you know what else he can probably do? No, Torterra. You can't one-shot him! Okay. Well, spoke too soon, Sadie. I spoke too soon. I thought we had him. We don't got him. Torterra! Really? You're just more weak on the special side. Blastoise does a decent job taking hits. But what can it do back is the problem, right? If I give you Grass Resist Berry, you do decent. In the sun, does Scald do anything? No, not really. I can get you with a free fake out into Scald. That's damage, I guess. I'm just gonna be playing around a lot to make sure I try to bait out this explosion. Give Mons Protect, do some switching. I think Blastoise ends up being the Mon that I bring. Just because with the Grass Resist Berry, which is what berry? Grass Resist Berry is Rindo. If I go ahead and give Blastoise Rindo, then he's the only Mon that's taken 2 hits. Unless it's Explosion, which that means I just come in and I protect, and I fake out, and then I protect, and we see what happens. Let's get the Rindo. Okay. You know, you might get ground coverage. Do you get, like, Earth Power or something, Blastoise? Because I know I have Earth Power. Wherever it may be. Do I have Rain Dance? No, but I do have a way to remove the sun. I have Snowscape. It would be only Blastoise and Slowbro that could learn it, though. I don't think it's worth. I just want to see if you can learn Earth Power. Where's Earth Power, chat? Can you at least learn Scorching Sands? You can. But I know we have Earth Power. There it is. Can you learn Earth Power? No. Nobody can. How much does Scorching Sands do from you versus Scald? More. Alright, Scorching Sands it is. Unless, of course, the sun isn't up. I must have clicked something else that wasn't Scorching Sands. Alright. Fair enough, Blastoise. Fair enough. Blastoise, you got anything else to hit this idiot? You have Bulldoze. But nothing special. Alright, Blastoise, you need Protect. I actually have an idea. I have a real idea. Oh, you already have it? Okay. So I want Blastoise to have Protect, because Protect is obviously very, very strong going up against, you know, Explosion. But let's say he goes for Explosion. Explosion ignores defense boosts. All right, cool. Protect or bust. Let's go, Chad. Yeah, all right. Worst case scenario, Blastoise dies. I guess we at least go bold, right? I mean, like, fuck the Tuco. It's not like the Tuco means shit. Let's just go bold. I mean, I think we're already bold. Adamant, brr. You need to be not brave. What do you want to be? You probably want to be bold. In case I have to bring you in on a Torkoal. Hi, Sadie. I'm almost finished, my love. I'm almost finished. Yo, how's it going, Andrew? Welcome to the stream. Just tuned in. What's the difference between regular Emerald and Emerald Imperium? So Emerald Imperium is a difficulty hack of Pokemon Emerald. So if you look over to my left here, the right side of the screen, you'll see that team. This is Flannery's team. So Flannery has Ninetales, Walking Wake, Scovillain, Rotom Heat, Torkoal, and a Mega Infernape. Mega Infernape has adaptability, so it's absolutely cracked. Why do they call it oven when you? Because out hot, eat the food. Wait, what you mean? I'll die? Oh, hopefully you don't die. That's it. Hopefully you don't die. Yeah, I brought up having Citrus on you, so you have the option to come into Torkoal in like an absolutely necessary situation, right? If like it's absolutely desperate, of course. Explosion ignores protect. Fuck, man, I hate Explosion. This is the dumbest move. Reginald's not even an answer. Like at all. What can I even do with a Moonblast into you? Light Clay might be more worth. Somebody's gonna die. Basically, it could be Infernape. It could be Coles. Somebody's not necessarily gonna die, but they might. They might. Alright. Okay. I think this is what we're at. Alright, let's just give, I don't know, we'll go and give a Citrus Berry to you, because maybe it'll come up. Did I give you Superpower yet? No, you're gonna have Superpower, because you might as well. You're gonna have Sucker Punch, because you might as well. Honestly, I'd probably just give you Black Glasses for that reason. We'll give you Double Edge for your stab. And we'll give you Hypnosis, because, hey, I mean, if we're desperate, baby. I will give you Black Glasses, though. Or maybe. No, we stick with what works, right? We know Black Glasses can actually come up, so we'll do that. Okay. So the squad is Adamant, Iron Fist, Air Balloon, Infernape to lead to be the Ninetales. We have Light Clay. We don't even go bold. We just go, hold up. We don't go bold. The bold's just useless on you. We're going to go Calm. Plus but F minus attack. Calm works really well. Calm. Nature. Then again, I think I just go Modest on you. Just because, like, there's nothing that you actually need to take hits from. So you might as well do the most amount of damage on the good turns. That's my thought. All right. Adamant's good. Modest, Light Clay, Sylveon. Got some options here. Oh, damn, that's intense. This pre-match strategy sesh is looking good. Hope it works out for you. Hey, I appreciate that, Andrew. We're about to jump into the battle, so we're going to find out. Altaria is like the key to winning this fight. Roost, Safeguard, Bulldoze, Dragon Pulse. We actually have a Hasty Nature, which is a minus Phys Def because it's never coming in on a physical attacker. And we have Cloud9 to turn off the sun. That's what makes this mon essential. Slowbro's here. It has Regenerator. It might come in as a panic button against Torkoal, but it has to be Modest, Twisted Spoon to get the kill. Spinda. And then we have Blastoise here. Window Berry makes sure that it never gets 2-Co'd by Torkoal unless it goes for Explosion. Hopefully that allows us to bait out the Explosion. We can go for Protect and then just win against Torkoal. If we don't win against Torkoal, then we cry because somebody dies. Does Slowbro outspeed Torkoal? I think it does, right? It does. Okay. How about Psychic from a Slowbro? That is Modest. And that has a Twisted Spoon. Alright, after Chip from Blastoise, Slowbro can clean him up if need be. Alright. This is the squad. Let's jump on over here. And let's update the layout. We have Infernape. We have the brand new member. Shout out to the brand new member. Sylveon. We have Altaria, an absolute legend going into this fight. We have Slowbro, the only mon that can actually beat the Mega Infernape, and it's not cleanly. We have Coles, the Blastoise, our starter, who is still somehow alive. And finally, we have Terramaster, the Spinda, the dedicated sack. Like, actually a guaranteed sack. Whether we win or lose, this thing will leave dead. Thank you. Thank you. You know what that means, chat. Let's turn up the exposure so the face cam looks a little bit prettier. Just a bit. And let's go win this damn fight. Let's go beat Flannery. It's time. Here we go. I don't want to fight any trainers if I can avoid it. Let's go and try. Why is there going to be a sack? Because Mega Infernape has adaptability. Oh, you are people. All right, I didn't know that. Now I know. Well, I'm pretty okay with this start. Die. And into Talonflame, I will swap out here. We'll just go into the Bro. Bro should take any hits from you, no problem. And we just go for Scald. Flame Charge is super chill. Scald takes you out. Easy. But yeah, Infernape is faster. Mega Infernape is faster than everything on our team. It is absolutely cracked. And we need a sack to be able to get cleanly into Slowbro to have any chance of beating it. That's why. Can I just look up, like, Flannery Gym Path? Like, I don't want to play this stupid game. There we go. So 1. Then from here, we want to go in between. This won't be a double battle, right? Like, what I'm curious about, I guess, is if I do this, right? And if I go up like this. Okay, so that could have been a double battle, so I think this is the right play. Just avoid the double battle. Right? No double battles, please. You're going to lead Camerupt. You have Air Balloon. This just feels like another Slowbro kill, baby. Curse is so fine. I might actually outspeed you because of that curse, and you're just gonna die. Let's go. It's just that easy. Alright, we're dodging the double battle. We do have to fight this clown now, though. Can't dodge them all. You're gonna lead Rapidash, who also has Air Balloon. You could have, like, some kind of ground type attack. I'm just gonna go straight into Cole's here. Cole should be pretty free into this. Takedown is super chill. We'll just go Scald. Fire Blast is nothing. Scald kills. Nice and easy. There's another gym trainer gone. Let's go ahead and Pokevile. I did lose 2 mons to the grass mini boss. Who was the grass mini boss? Praying for Slowbro's health and well-being for this whole run. Personal GOAT, and I fully believe Mega Infernape has nothing on him. Hey, let's go. Sorry, I missed a comment from, or a message from Try here. It was pretty easy getting past Archer, my Rad Red Nuzlocke, and Fluffy just destroys Falconer, Vampy and Sprigatito. Okay, you're cooking, I like it. You don't want to die? I don't want you to die. So, that makes 2 of us. Okay, 1, and then 2 is this one up here. And then, oh, is this a forced double battle? This is a forced double battle. That's really annoying. Kecleon and Micargo. I'm going to protect, and I'm going to Moonblast Micargo. Then I'm going to... I'm just going to Mach Punch this Kecleon. I'll just Moonblast my Cargo again, just to play it fully safe here. Not lower my Spidef or Fizdef. This should clean you up. See, and that was why we went for it that way. Either way, we got through it fine. Alright, let's go, let's go. We're playing it safe. We're playing it safe, baby. Let's Pokevile. Go up here. Then 3 leads us here. 4 is just up here. And then 5 is just right here. And then 6 is just right here. And then 7 is this bottom corner here. Oh, and then 8 is just this one right here. Okay, chat. Here we go. Are you ready for this? Watch this. Watch this. Here we go, chat. Now this is where we save. This is where we save that game. Look at this absolute fucking square down, baby. You can't see it because, of course, the saving is blocking it. Let's save faster. Look at this square down. Shiny Infernape. Regular Infernape. I don't think that's a normal shiny. That's cool shiny Infernape. Yo, who just... Whomst? Hold? We just got a notification that Curse of Mist? Everyone hold? Where's Streamlabs? Streamlabs, tell me who it was. Yo, Andrew, thank you so much for hitting that sub button, and welcome to the Distortion world. Let's go, baby. Welcome, welcome. Here we go, chat. Let's do this. Fluffy is just perfect for Faulkner, Flash, Power Gem. Nice, nice. Here we go, chat. I don't know if we're even going to make it through this fight, but we are going to try. Here's Ninetales. Here's my Infernape to lead. Drought comes out. And I'm going to float with my Air Balloon. Very simply, we close combat right at the gate. We just double CC to beat this thing. Crit there would have been really nice, but can't get it all. There's Flamethrower. We knew this was coming. It's going to do the most damage that she can, which isn't half, and it's going to pop the balloon. But this is the only situation we need to be in. Arguably we protect. We actually do always protect here to stall out a turn to the sun. That's 2 sun turns. Keep that in mind. 2. Right, because there's turn 1 when pop my balloon, turn 2 protect. This is turn 3 of sun. That was on your to-do list today. Tomorrow, however. Hey, there you go. Alright, that's 3 turns of sun. Infernape did its thing. Beat the Ninetales. We feel good about that. There's her Infernape. This thing doesn't have setup, correct? Let's just double check here. No, it only has attacks. So we always protect here. There's the Mega. There's the Mega Infernape. Here comes our protect. That's 4 turns of sun. Sun is halfway through. We always sack Spinda here. Because we gotta get into Slowbro just fully, safely, unscathed. Thunder Punch comes out. Spinda might even actually take this because it's T-Punch. Yeah. Like, we take those. Why not? You should always just stay in. I'll just get Chip. I won't even get Chip because of Mach Punch. But we lived. Why does Mega barely change? I have no idea. I know it's pretty toxic. Okay, you're gonna let me get a Sucker Punch off this time. Infernape's move choices are kind of whack. I'm not sure why it's clicking what it's clicking. But sure. We go into Shellbro. Rest in peace, Spinda. Calculated sack. Sack went really weird, but calculated nonetheless. Rest in peace, Terramaster. This is always a Psychic. We always take this T-Punch. Even through crit. Okay, no Para. Nice. And Psychic will always clean up this Infernape. Why'd you name it Terramaster? Just to be toxic. Alright, that takes care of Mega Infernape. That was the biggest threat that she had. And Sunlight's gone. I likely think that Torkoal's probably coming out. No, you're gonna go Rotom. I actually want to protect here, just to scout. Because there's not much you can just do raw. I'm assuming you're just going to go T-Bolt, though. Nah, let's just hard swap. Let's just hard swap. It sees a kill, so it does that. There's no way you're going Willow here. Yeah, there's T-Bolt. That's what we expected. We take that well. Get some health back. Then we always go Safeguard here, just to protect us from any paras, any burn. We did set ourselves up to always outspeed this thing. And the nice thing about Altaria is that when it roosts, it loses its flying typing, so T-Bolt does significantly less. There's that T-Bolt. And we actually resist it for this turn. Look at that damage. That's huge. Mega Designs here. Yeah, I do agree. They're not great Mega Designs. They're, like, just fine at best. And then we start going for Dragon Pulses. This is going to be a very long, drawn-out battle, but that's how the Rotom fight was always meant to go. We may be in crit range, so I think we roost here. How does G-Max work in Rad Red? So all Gigantamax Pokemon are just Megas in that game. Same thing with Emerald Imperium. They just turn them into essentially Megas. I just want to keep an eye out for Safeguard. Okay, Safeguard's still up. We'll go Dragon Pulse here. Nice crit. Ooh, that's a really nice crit. Okay, Safeguard's gone. I'm just going to once again Safeguard. I have it here for a reason. Exactly, chat. That's why it's here. Shout out to Safeguard. The move you never thought I was bringing. Not even fine. Yeah, no, I know the Megas aren't great. I do. The designs are like super mid. They almost feel like kind of lazy. Alright, I know we take this T-Bolt. We should even take a crit from this range. Barely, probably, but I think we did. Might be released for version 2.6 beta, 2.6 for Elite Redux. That's going to be really cool. Hey, that's sick. That's sick. Gotta make sure we stay healthy with Altaria. It's very important. I'm actually going to roost twice to get Altaria to like as high of health as I can. No, you can Pain Split actually. Because Rotom can Pain Split, the play here is to just take it out. I'll get some more lefties this turn, and we'll be in a good spot. Let's just Dragon Pulse. Clean up the Rotom. The Rotom battle was always meant to be slow. You're joking. That was stupid. Very dumb. Trey dumb. Please tell me Safeguard's still up. Okay, it is. All right, we just roost here. It's fine. It just means we're going to be healthier going to the next Pokemon. It was all calculated. Part of the plan. Don't Pain Split. Okay, thank God. If it Pain Split there, it could have got just really annoying. All right, Altaria is going to be as healthy as it can possibly be. So we'll take it. It should be at full, actually. After this Rotom fight. Maybe it's a little bit under full, but like very close is the point. We still have 4 roosts left. This is why we did PP max our roosts as well. We literally needed all these roosts for this fight. As Rotom down, though. Here comes Walking Wake, which should always be going for Dragon Pulse. We just hard swap into Sylveon. There it is. Absolutely free. What we do here is we actually just light screen on your Switch. I mean, I'll Moonblast now. If you want to sack Wake, I'll take Wake. Like, I am fine taking your Walking Wake from you. Let's go, baby. Please, give me that Walking Wake. Hell yeah. Not gonna lie, I looked away at the time. The Infernape Mega, I didn't even notice. Yeah, I know. I know. Yo, Andrew! Thank you so much for the super chat or whatever. Oh my goodness, thank you. What the hell? Let's go Slowbro. The GOAT lives another day. Yeah, man, Slowbro cooked. Slowbro cooked. We always protect this turn. Goes for Earth Power. Oh, Explosion is so scary here. Hi, Sadie. Hi, honey. You're going for Earth Power. I can't make the play into Altaria. Altaria doesn't take the Explosion well enough. I think I go Slowbro here. You're gonna say it? He's gonna say it? I think I go Slowbro. Overheat's super fine. With Light Screen up, bro takes that like it's nothing. White Herb is super chill. I'm just gonna stall out his Sun. Like, I'm just chilling. I believe so, yeah. I'm just gonna slack off this turn, because I actually outspeed this thing. I know I take a Solar Beam. Yup, exactly. I'm just gonna protect this turn. We're just stalling out the Sun. Sunlight faded. We slack off back to full. You're gonna go -2. We take that. As long as Slowbro's at full, you don't feel a pressure to keep him alive. I'm proud of what he accomplished today. Honestly, he should be fine. Because you're now, this Torkoal is now -2. This Torkoal cannot damage me. And as long as I keep Slowbro at good health, then I don't need to worry about Explosion. So we should just be chilling. Earth Power is going to do nothing. We're actually healthy enough right now. We can just go for Scald. You should take 1. Yeah. But then you're going to go... Dude, it's just that easy. It's just that easy. He's like guaranteed to go Explosion this turn. So we definitely just go ahead and click the Scald. I'm really... I guess you want the Sun? That's damage, though. I will take that. And we have our answer to Scovillain. Altaria's right here. Cloud9, weather doesn't matter. Set up your Sun. Do it. Giga Drain, actually -5 damage. And Slowbro's back at full, baby. That's that just regenerator difference. What can I say? I healed as much as he just took from his Life Orb. Dragon Pulse. You might actually just die to this. No, you took it. Okay. You're not even going to set up the Sun. I know, of course you don't set up the Sun because of I think he kills himself with Life Orb this turn. I think I Roost. stay as healthy as possible. Let's go, chat. Let's go. I'm cooking. Let's hope Game Freak allows Hydro Steam to be used in Desolate Land. Oh yeah, no, you're so right. That's a good point. It definitely should be. And Torko's last mon does not outspeed Altaria, and it is definitely in range. Altaria, click the only move you haven't clicked so far. Bulldoze! End this duel. Let's go, baby. That's a wrap. That's a wrap. We just cooked Flannery, chat. I'm actually so proud of us. We literally just cooked Flannery. Hell yeah. That's amazing. That's 4 badges. Let's go. And there's Overheat. That's a great HM. Or TM, sorry. Oh, and Willow. Ooh, goddamn Flannery. And Heat Crash. Ooh. And Heat Wave. Ooh. And Flare Blitz. And the Mega Stone for Infernape. Oh, hell. Yeah. That goes insane. There's the Mega Ring! Let's go! Let's go! We can also go to the desert and get an encounter there too. For Heat Stroke, let's go. Yeah, no, that was amazing. Let me go ahead and just Pokeball because that was scary. Blastoise was there for... It was a panic button against Explosion on Torkoal. It was just there as another mon for that. All right. Listen. Oh, I gotta take your item. Hold up. Hold up. Listen, Nope. Nope, just stop. We may have lost Terramaster today, but it was worth it, baby. We got the Mega Ring. If Spin does our only loss, I feel good. And we beat Flannery, which is amazing. We now have access to Mega Infernape already. Do we have Altaria's Mega Stone yet? We do not. So it's gonna be Mega Infernape as our Mega. And once we beat Maylene, we'll have access to Mega Lucario as well. So we're feeling pretty damn good. But nah, Coles, that's gonna be a wrap for this stream. But we'll be back tomorrow for another stream. Stay tuned. I'm thinking it's going to be a bit earlier, probably around like 12 Eastern time, is my thought. So I'll probably catch you guys around then. We don't have Blastoise's Mega Stone yet, right? No, we'll get Blastoise, I think, from Crasher Wake when we fight him. But yeah, listen, that's a wrap, chat. Thank you so much for dropping in. Thank you so much to Andrew for dropping the little donation there. Thank you to Coles for 2 months. Or 1 full month, going into your 2nd month of being a member. Really, really appreciate the support, whether it's financial or just watching the videos. And yeah, I'll catch you guys tomorrow. That's a wrap. Peace.